Hey everyone and welcome back. Now in today's video we will be discussing about one of the new S3 storage classes, which is one zone infrequent access. Now as we have already discussed that Amazon S3 has come up with various new storage class offerings like intelligent tiering, one zone infrequent access as well as Glacier Deep Archive. Now intelligent tiering is something that we have already discussed. So in today's video, we'll focus on the one zone infrequent access based storage class. Now the storage classes like standard S3, the standard infrequent access, basically they store the data in minimum 3 availability zones. Now do note that in this type of architecture, the overall cost of storage is increased. So if you look into this architecture diagram, so there are 3 availability zones over here, and data is replicated across 3 availability zones. So if you are storing the data across 3 availability zones, then definitely the pricing of the storage would increase. Now the S3 one zone infrequent access stores the data in a single availability zone, and thus it costs 20% less than the S3 standard infrequent access storage class. Now this type of storage class is good choice for storing secondary backup copies of on-premise data or easily recreatable data. Now this is very important. So basically, since you are storing the data inside a single availability zone, and if this availability zone is destroyed due to some reason, then your data is lost. And this is the reason why this type of storage class is recommended for secondary backup copy of the on-premise data or the data which is easily recreated. So again, you have to make a choice. If you already have a primary backup somewhere and you want to store a secondary backup, so that is something that you can choose the one zone infrequent access for, provided the cost is a concern for you. Now, speaking about the pricing comparison here, we already discussed that there is a great amount of price difference between standard S3 and standard infrequent access. Now, if we look into the first point here, the S3 one zone infrequent access, it basically costs 20% less than the S3 standard infrequent access. So here the S3 standard infrequent access costs $12.50 for 1 TB. Now the one zone IA costs $10 for the same price. So there is a pricing difference that you will see between a standard IA and one zone IA. Now let's go back to the S3 console. Let's click on upload. I'll select one random file. Let's click on next. Now within the storage class here, if you look in the one zone IA, you see there is also a block of availability zones. So here availability zones is greater than equal to 1. So this is what it is. Now if you look into the other tiers, like standard is greater than equal to 3, intelligent tiering, standard infrequent access is greater than equal to 3, and so on. The only storage class which has greater than equal to 1 is the one zone IA, and this is the reason why it is referred as one zone, because the data is stored in one availability zone. And this type of data, now whatever data that you store, this data should be infrequently accessed. So if you are going to store data which is very frequently accessed, then this is not the best of the choice for you. So that's the high level overview about the one zone infrequent access storage class in S3. I hope this video has been informative for you, and I look forward to see you in the next video.